Hello, I'm June Whitfield and I'd like to introduce you to St Raphael's Hospice. The film will show you some of the wonderful work they do. I'm sure you'll find it interesting and I do hope you'll be able to support this excellent local charity. St Raphael's Hospice provides the very best for patients and their families 365 days a year, free of charge. St Raphael's Hospice is a registered charity located in North Cheam. It serves the two boroughs of Sutton and Merton, caring for nearly 1,000 patients each year. The hospice serves the local community by offering specialist palliative care entirely free of charge to people who are terminally ill. These aims are achieved by providing teams of nurses who visit patients at home, clinical nurse specialists and a hospice at home team, a day care centre and residential care on a 14-bed ward. Every next of kin receives a call from the hospice bereavement team. Counselling for patients and family members is offered to those who feel they may benefit. It is a dynamic, constantly adapting, changing place. Hospices have a very different atmosphere from hospitals, and every effort is made to make the patient comfortable and feel at home, yet still meeting the stringent standards of hygiene and care necessary. It costs over £4 million every year to maintain all the services they provide. Later we'll explain how you can help. I do hope you will, in whatever way you can. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Marie Joseph. I'm the Medical Director of St Raphael's Hospice. The aim of palliative medicine is to maximally improve the quality of life of every single patient we are privileged to look after while they are living, and then finally in their dying stage to improve their comfort, dignity and give the maximum support to their loved ones.
Our patients are referred to us either by their general practitioner or perhaps one of the hospital doctors, and they come for a number of reasons. They may come for some symptom control where we try and reduce their pain or nausea, or they may come for a week of respite care to give the family a break, or they might come in towards the end of their lives for terminal care. The hospice is not like a hospital, it's a more relaxed atmosphere, and we very much gear the care we give to the individual's needs, so we're not bound by routines. We assess what the patient wants for that particular day, and we also include the relatives in that as well.
I wasn't frightened about Mum coming in to the place itself, and obviously I've seen a real improvement with Mum since she's been here, and obviously looking forward to her coming home today, which is brilliant. Because you always think of these places as a bit scary, but it's not. It's happy, the staff are happy. Yeah, it's not like a hospital.
Today I'm going home, so I'm looking forward to it, but I will miss everybody here because they've been so wonderful and I couldn't have asked for more.
I'm the Volunteer Services Co-ordinator here at St Raphael's Hospice, and I have the privilege of working with a group of about 400 volunteers who come from all walks of life, bringing their time freely and an enthusiasm to the work with patients and helping the staff in various ways. Of course, we also have a wide number of volunteers who also assist in other areas like admin, fundraising, assisting with events in our shops, cake bakers, money counters, in fact in any area we can think of. We are grateful for the help of all these people, and we always need more volunteers to help us both within the hospice and also in our fundraising department.
Daycare is run as part of the hospice. We see ourselves as an intricate part of the whole running of the hospice itself. When your prognosis is poor and when you're at the end stage of your disease and you've been told there's nothing more that anyone can do, and you come over to the hospice and you think that's it, that's not it, and that's what we try to get through to the patients, is that you can still have a life, you can still embrace life, and we try to do that through all the various therapies and through the staff and through everybody coming together to bring their lives and whatever lives they've got left together, and hope that they can live that out to the best that they can.
I've only been coming for about 3 weeks, but I like it very much. I find that the people just can't do enough for you.
You're like a fish out of water to begin with, because you don't know anybody, but from the time I've come here, I've got so much out of it, so much, you know, from the staff, everybody.
It's nice to be able to come in, chat to people. Although I meet people at home, I've got some nice neighbours, but it's still nice to come here and just sit and chat to people, play games.
And I love it. It's like my second home.
My name is Gottfried Schmidt. I'm the arts and crafts teacher here in daycare at St Raphael's Hospice. I work Tuesdays and Thursdays for 4 hours during the morning, and I hope to bring lots of joy into this place. We use artwork for displays as well as for fundraising events. But most of all, it is important for each one here to create this artwork for themselves and for their loved ones.
Our community palliative care team is made up of 11 clinical nurse specialists whose role is to support both the patient and the family at home to enable them to remain as comfortable and as functional as they can be within the bounds of their disease. We work alongside a team of healthcare assistants who will go into patients' homes and provide care for them in the last 4 weeks of life, which may be at home but may also be the hospice.
I'm in your hands, absolutely all 100%, and I couldn't be more pleased. I could not be more pleased. You help me, and if I don't help myself, what's the point of it? If, you know, I have to obviously go along with you because you've obviously done wonders for me, and I've got to prove to you that it's not all in vain, hopefully.
You know, with the news that you'd had at the Marsden,
yeah, true.
Compared to now.
Yeah, quite true. I couldn't agree with you.
Different man.
Absolutely. I mean, when we come out of the hospital, I walked out of there and I thought, that's the end of the world. You know, the way he described it and everything else, but you people have given me the backup that basically we needed, and I think you've been absolutely magnificent.
She's never negative.
No, that's the point.
She never promises the earth.
Yes.
Oh yes, Jack, with this you'll get better. There's not that in it, but she just says we can make you feel better.
Right. That's right.
We can improve your quality of life.
Yeah.
Quantity, question mark. Quality, she'll have a go.
I'm Gabby. I work at St Raphael's Hospice as a member of the multidisciplinary team, but as a nurse counsellor. We at the hospice recognise that indeed death is a very normal part of living. It's something we all have to face, and it's something that we are all likely to face with loved ones. But we also recognise that it is one of the most traumatic events that we are ever asked to face. I offer one-to-one counselling with patients and with relatives and significant friends, both pre and post bereavement. A lot of my work happens here at the hospice, but I also often visit both patients and relatives at home, especially when the patients are too ill to get here.
My name is David, Father David. I'm a coordinating chaplain here and also part of the psychosocial and spiritual team and work as a counsellor. My role basically is to coordinate the different chaplains that come and work here. They've been coming to work here for a long time, and we give each other support and information about our work, and also give services both to patients in the wards, but also daycare and their families and staff. Our work is basically comes through the premise that everyone somehow has got a spiritual dimension in their lives, and we give this kind of space where people can explore issues of life after death, revisit their own lives, and helping them to maybe reconcile with aspects of it as they move on, and also with their own families.
You can give your support in a variety of ways: leaving a legacy, volunteering, taking part in events, organising your own fundraising events, or joining our weekly lottery. Corporate sponsorship is also an area in which you may be able to assist.
Hello, my name is Jane Cunningham and I'm the retail manager for St Raphael's charity shops. I've worked for the hospice for 13 years. We have 9 charity shops which operate within the boroughs of Merton and Sutton. This year, our charity shops have raised over £300,000 for the hospice. We rely purely on donations through our doors, or we offer a collection service.
If you make a donation, please also sign a gift aid declaration or use one of our printed envelopes. Now I'll hand over to Keith Whittam, Director of Fundraising, for a final word.
Thank you very much for watching this film. We hope that you've found it interesting and informative about the work that we do here at St Raphael's. But none of what you've seen, none of the things that we do would be possible without the support of our local community year in, year out. You've heard that it costs £4 million a year to run all of the services that you've seen. We have to raise 3/4 of that, so £3 million a year from donations, from fundraising events, from legacy gifts. So please, in whatever way you can help us, please now do something to help your local hospice, your local community. Thanks very much.